Hey everyone, let's play some games. Today we are playing the Paladin. It got the most votes, so that's what we're gonna go with. Our first pick here is probably gonna be an Echoing Ooze. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. Works pretty well if you can get kings or something. Now, Argent Protector, gotta be it, yeah. And not so big. I mean, actually, all of them are okay. They're not that bad. Let's just go with the Flesh-Eating Ghoul here. And then Consecration, yes. Minibot, yes. Even though the Ogre is a close call, but we already have one Argent Protector. It's really good though. Let's get another one. And Peacekeeper, well, so far so good. Scarlet Crusader, do we have any? Oh, the only worst thing we have right now is the Ghoul, but even that. Let's get a Harvest Golem. And we have two of the best 3-drops there. Lay on Hands, yeah, let's go with that. And Zombie Chow, yes, let's go with that. Get that Tempo. Sunwalker, yes please. Novice Inventor, sure. A little bit of card draw, why not? And another Consecration. Now we need some True Silvers. Not this. This is weak. Very weak. We don't have any dragons at all. So this one is like a 5-mana 5/4. Voodoo Doctor. Eye for an Eye gotta be the worst of them. So it has to be Voodoo Doctor or the Blackwind Corruptor. If we at least had one Drake, I mean, we might get one later, but it's just 5-mana 5/4. Let's go with a Voodoo Doctor. I mean, sometimes it's pretty nice with the healing, so mostly for minions, not the hero. So now we already have two Argent Protector, so this time we'll get an Ogre. And Hammer of Wrath, easy choice with those two. Other options, Raid Leader, Argent Squire. Let's go with the Argent Squire here. And Dark Iron Dwarf. Yes, okay. No 5-drops so far at all. I really hate the Death Lord. Questing Adventurer, I don't think it's that good. Let's go with the Copa. That's decent. And then, how we get 2-drops? We have 1, 2... Wait, we just have 2 minions that are good for turn 2. Let's go to Murloc Tidehunter then. Because this doesn't really count. You rarely want to play that on turn 2 unless you got a turn 1 Zombie Chow, I suppose. Let's get another 2-drop again here. And how about a weapon? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Archmage, it's alright. And sure, another 2-drop. Dread Corsair. It's decent if you have a lot of weapons. We have no weapons, so no. Let's go with the Vigil here. I've actually never played with this card before, but sometimes I see those Paladins played for like 1 or 0 mana, which is nice. And hey, you're never gonna lose card advantage by playing it, so that's nice. Spiteful Smith, nice when you have a weapon, but actually I think it's still the best card here. This one just has, the downside is too big. So let's go with the Spiteful Smith and hope we can get some kind of weapon. Maybe. We already have 2 of those. Let's get another 3-drop. And then that's really bad. That's kind of weird and bad. Let's get the Matter Bomber. Yeah. Hopefully we could get some use out of him. And hey, we do need a 5-drop. Since, well, now we have 2. Let's see. We got the Ace Snap Your Dice to Kodo. No. It's just, it happens. It happens. And it's so bad. So let's get, did we pick this one? Yeah, okay. We already got some card draw with the Lay on Hands and that gnome we picked earlier. Novice Inventor, right? Dragon Consort. Well, I don't think we have any dragons, so that's kind of... But you know what? I think it's actually still the best pick. Oh wait, we do have a fairy dragon. Forgot about that one earlier too, I think. So I guess we could play that and then play a Fairy Dragon on turn 7. That's the plan. Alright, I think at least, I mean, even with nothing, no text on it, I think this would still be the best card here. So let's go with that. So overall, it's a pretty good deck, except for the fact that we have 0 weapons. And that of course drags down the deck a fair amount, since that's usually something you can rely on as a Paladin. I mean, we have nothing. Not a thing. At least the one advantage is that people might be holding on to their oozes. It's like, oh yeah, we gotta have our ooze ready for the choose of a champion, but it never comes, so that's nice, I suppose. But other than that, I think I'm gonna say 7 wins, and it could easily have been like 10 wins or something like that if only we had a couple of true silver champions, really. Then the deck would be amazing. Without them, it's still alright. We do have the 2 consecrations. Overall, the minions are fairly strong. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Right. We got a priest.
The light shall bring victory.
I will fight with honor.
Well, this is not really what we're looking for in the opening hand, so let's toss all of it and see if we can get a 2-drop. Not quite. Ah well. Decent minions and spells. Oh, okay, well, at least we have a 3-drop, so worst comes to worst, we can play our hero power on turn 2 and then play into a Harvest Golem. Unfortunately, our hero power does not do very well against the Card Master, but I guess that's just what we're gonna have to do here. No other choices, really. Yeah, that's like so useless. The only thing it did was it... Oh, okay, well he didn't have a 2-drop, so then we're fine. Now let's play the Harvest Golem and hope that he doesn't have a spider tank. That would be the worst possible thing we could see here. Don't do it. Okay. Or not a shredder either, please. Okay, good. Well, then we can kill that one off and then we're fine. Now... that's the issue of that thing. Like, say we play the Rockjaw, he just kills the Rockjaw, heal that back up, and then we are kinda sad. Huh.
I wonder.
Wow, that's actually pretty annoying. So how do we deal with it? Do we try to just get some stuff out there? What if we... Oh no, I should have played the Flesh-Eating Ghoul here, I think. Yeah. And then still play the Voodoo Doctor, but...
I must move quickly.
I'm gonna just... play this one. That was a mistake. I really wish I had played the Flesh-Eating Ghoul there. And then, I mean, before I killed that aunt, of course. Yeah, let's just heal this one up.
Thank you.
Right, so he's just gonna kill the Raging Walking here, which I figure is better than him killing the Rockjaw, since then we also got the Voodoo Doctor out. But it's obviously I'm not happy about it, and I really wish I had done the Flesh-Eating Ghoul though. Even though I guess it wouldn't have made that much of a difference, it would still have been a 3-3 and kind of the same result. The difference would have been that I would have had the Raging Walking in my hand, which might not even have been better, now that I think about it. I want to kill that one off, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then we'll buff this Flesh-Eating Ghoul up now. I just don't want to deal with that one. And then we're gonna play a guy. Alright. You know what? Things actually looking fine. He hasn't had much to play. And even though he traded... there's that Kodo, I'm telling you. That is why I think the turtle is just really, really bad in Arena. Because it gets Kodo'd way too often. Now, I think the Flesh-Eating... the Elder Peacekeeper here, if you play that on that, and then we can kill the Kodo, maybe, with the Flesh-Eating Ghoul. Right, so if you do something like this... the one thing is though, this one goes down to 2 life, so it dies to Holy Nova. But... he could just... yeah, okay, it's still gonna be the way to go, I think. And then we just hope he doesn't have Holy Nova, basically. But I guess if he does have it, at least we will have these 2 minions left. Yeah. And sure, he could mind control tech, but there's a pretty small chance of him getting something that's actually scary. Wow, okay, I'm so happy he did not have Holy Nova. That would have been kind of sad. We could buff this one up like crazy, but now we got an Argent Protector. Gotta play that, right? Because then we can just do this and
The light shall burn you.
wow, I mean we have so much stuff out here. Let's just and then we kill that, go for the, and let's just play this one too. Why not? That one survives Holy Nova, so I like that aspect of it. Instead of playing a guy here, because that then if we had Holy Nova, we would be left with a 1/1. So, better get this one out. And the best part is that if he does do play AoE, well, it also gets extra attack.
I must consider.
Okay. Yep. Alright, so hope we could just trade a bunch of small ones into that, and then and that'll buff that one up, get this one, make this one cheap. Let's see, how much would we need to trade into it? We could trade, or maybe just do these 3. And then this one, then this will be 1 mana. Alright, could we do, that's 4, 7, 8. That's not enough. So let's do this. And then that. And then we will draw some cards.
Well played.
And play Sunwalker, go for the face. Alright. I think we almost had lethal there. Like with if you had played Consecration and done 2 damage to the minion and him with it. He talks a lot, but he seems like he has good intentions. So let's give him a well played there. And let's play another game and keep on winning. That's a nice little game. Who needs a weapon anyway when you have this good of a deck? Not us. Alright. Who do we get? Well, alright, another Paladin. A worthy opponent.
I will fight with honor, justice,
And
man's
we have
retribution.
a 2-drop this time, and we also have the coin, so maybe I'll just keep all of it, keep our options up. Like, we could play coin out a 2-drop, right? Follow up with another 2-drop. But then if you use the coin early, then we don't have a 3-drop. Let's toss that and see if we can get a 3-drop. And, interesting. I think I'm gonna push early on and play up the Gilblin on turn 1. And follow up. I mean, the Peacekeeper might not be the ideal thing. Like, maybe it's not really what you want to play on turn 3. But it actually can be quite powerful in some situations. If you play something and then you make a trade and keep your minion early on, it can really snowball the whole situation. But let's play the Tide Hunter here. Is it gonna be... That's kind of a bummer for him. Okay, this is... That minion is so weak that playing a Peacekeeper on it doesn't even help. Let's just play the Echoing... Nah, it dies to Consecration. I think I'm just gonna play a guy here, actually. And then we'll kill that, because what if he has Blessing of Kings? Then that's kind of dangerous on a flying machine, right? I don't want to set up for like the perfect Consecration with the Echoing Ooze. And the Peacekeeper... No, I'm gonna save that here. Fine with just playing a guy. Alright, so... how do we do this? I could play the Dwarf and just take out that thing, but I think I would rather save the Dwarf's ability and then just play the Rockjaw here. And simply... Let's just keep going for... value, and we still have the ball control. I'm not gonna try and rush him down here. I feel like we're doing so good just making efficient plays.
Did someone say
Oh! Missed the 2-1 piece. Oh! Thank you. Then we can use the Dwarf on the 2-1 and kill that one off. He's just getting unlucky again. Almost feel bad for him. Also, the Elder Peacekeeper is not bad, but I think the Dwarf is what I prefer here. Doesn't use all our mana, but it's such a good trade. And he got so unlucky with that Meta Bomber, so... Doing good. Maybe get the Archmage out next turn? I should probably play the Ogre. I'm just thinking Archmage because then we could potentially get a free damage Consecration later. But I think the Ogre would have a bigger impact. Oh. Quite also Peacekeeper here. But we don't really have much to Peacekeeper together with. Actually, I think I'm gonna play the Ogre. And also because, say he runs the 5-5 into our 3-4, it has left with 2 life, which means that it would die to Consecration. So that's quite nice. And if he doesn't trade, I mean, then we can just kill it with the Ogre. But then like, the Ogre is left with 2 HP, but that's okay, because our other minions have more. Let's see what he does.
Handle it.
Okay. Consecration it is, it looks like. Too bad we can't get the free damage Consecration, but it'll have to do. I guess we can play a Peacekeeper. Like, so if you do something like this, and then we just Peacekeeper this last one, and then it doesn't really help that much, but I guess it does take that one out of Consecration range. Not that we're really that scared of Consecration, but it just kind of fit with the free drop. And I don't necessarily want to play the Sumpit Chow now, because we are pushing for lethal here. Yeah. Could have played the Echoing Ooze, I suppose, but then we would set up for Consecration, because those would die to it, and then the Dwarf would have 2 HP instead of 3. Well, he healed up a little bit, but... that one is kind of annoying, actually. We could Consecrate, and it would clear the board on his side, and leave all our minions alive.
Let me think.
So, you know what, I think I'm gonna go for it. And then, let's just play a Cobra. In case he has like a big taunt or something, we can take it out with that. And I'm just gonna keep the Sumpit Chow on hand. We don't exactly need it. And we don't need to give him life. If he has a Kodo or something, I guess. But then again, like, I think... I'm not sure anything can really save him here. That's not gonna do it.
Reporting for duty.
Definitely not. Alright. Oh, it's not even a noble suicide. He should have done it on dwarf.
The victory.
Okay. Well, that went pretty well. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.